3 questions.
Okay, who are you and where did you go to school, and who and what influenced your professional activity? What's important to me as a scholar? All right. I guess that I can start at the beginning. I was very much influenced in the decisions I made by my undergraduate institution. I went to Earlham College, and I was going to be an elementary education teacher because I was part of a generation that young women either became nurses or teachers. And that seems like ancient history now, but that was my history. And my sophomore year at Earlham, I took a year-long seminar on freedom. And we had 8 professors from 8 disciplines who taught this. And we were supposed to spend time with each of these 8 and spread our distribution requirements around. Well, I met very early on the philosopher in this seminar. His name was Len Clark, and every book that we read, the way he approached that book, I found absolutely fascinating. And I was finding a way of talking about the world for which I had an immediate and powerful affinity. And so I started hanging out, whatever book he was reading, and we divided into groups, so we would work with one of these 8 professors. I kept going back to Len's seminars, and at the end of the year, he said to me, well, you seem to really enjoy philosophy. Have you thought about majoring in it? And I said, oh, no, I can't major in philosophy. I'm an elementary ed teacher major. He said, well, there is this thing called a master's in teaching. If you really want to do that, you could do that in a year after college. Maybe your parents could help you out with that. So it took me about 1 second. I said, fine, I'll do that after Earlham. So I became a philosophy major, and absolutely loved the classes, the books. I also was drawn consistently to questions about religion. So basically what I started to focus on is what's called the philosophy of religion. And when I became a senior, and I realized this 1 year of teaching thing was coming up, I didn't want to stop studying philosophy. I couldn't imagine. It was like going into some sort of grief process. No, I don't want it to end. So there was another figure in my life, Joe Elmer, and he said, along with Len, well, keep studying, get a PhD. So that was that. And I went to, without ever looking back, it was like, yes, this is what I want to do. And I was so thrilled to be able to continue to study what had become clearly a lifelong passion. And I was fortunate to be accepted with a full ride at Vanderbilt University. So I was not a burden to my parents. And pursued the study of a PhD in religion with an emphasis on philosophy of religion. So I did a lot of my coursework in the philosophy department.